What if I told you that 12,000 years ago, before the pyramids, before kings, before writing, humans built a monument so mysterious that it rewrote history and then buried it on purpose? Not destroyed, not abandoned, buried, like they were hiding something. Tonight, we travel back to a time when civilization wasn't supposed to exist, yet somehow it did. And by the end of this story, you'll question everything you were taught about the beginning of humanity. In 1994, on a lonely hill in modern-day Turkey, archaeologists uncovered something that shattered the timeline of civilization: Göbekli Tepe. At first glance, it looked like a pile of stones, but beneath the soil were massive T-shaped pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons. They were carved with foxes, lions, snakes, vultures. And here's the terrifying part. They were built around 9600 BCE. That's 6,000 years older than Stonehenge, 7,000 years older than the Great Pyramid. At that time, humans were supposed to be simple hunter-gatherers. No cities, no agriculture, no organized religion. So who built this, and how? Before this discovery, historians believed civilization began in Mesopotamia around 3500 BCE with the rise of the Sumerians. They gave us writing, law, cities. They wrote the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest surviving stories in human history. But Göbekli Tepe is twice as old as Sumer. It predates farming. And here's the twist that makes historians uncomfortable. There's no evidence of permanent settlement there. No homes, no trash piles, no daily life. Just massive stone pillars arranged in perfect circles, as if humans gathered for one purpose only: ritual, religion, belief, which means something radical. Maybe religion didn't come after civilization. Maybe religion created civilization. Maybe humans first united not for survival, but for something spiritual. Now here's where it gets spicy. After centuries of use, the builders of Göbekli Tepe did something bizarre. They buried the entire site under thousands of tons of dirt. Carefully, intentionally. This wasn't war. This wasn't disaster. It was a deliberate burial. Imagine spending generations carving 20-ton pillars only to cover them up. Why? Were they hiding knowledge? Did their belief system collapse? Or did something happen so catastrophic that they sealed it away forever? Some researchers link this period to the end of the last ice age, when global temperatures suddenly shifted. Floods, climate chaos, mass extinctions. Ancient myths across cultures speak of a great flood, a reset, a cleansing. Coincidence or memory? Fast forward thousands of years. Human civilization rises again. Empires form, trade networks stretch across continents. Then, around 1200 BCE, everything collapses. The mighty kingdoms of the Mediterranean fall almost overnight in what historians call the Late Bronze Age collapse. Cities burn, trade disappears, writing systems vanish, and shadowy invaders known only as the Sea Peoples sweep across the coasts. We still don't know exactly who they were. Within decades, advanced societies reverted to darkness. Knowledge lost, architecture forgotten, history erased. Sound familiar? What if this has happened before? What if civilization is not a straight line, but a cycle? Rise, peak, collapse, repeat. Think about it. We assume we are the most advanced humans to ever exist. But what if that's arrogance? The ancient world had marvels like the Library of Alexandria, a place said to contain hundreds of thousands of scrolls, science, philosophy, astronomy. And when it burned, humanity lost centuries of knowledge. What if Göbekli Tepe represents a much older loss, a forgotten chapter so ancient that no writing survived, only stone, and even that was buried?